Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily English Talks. I'm Emma.
And I'm Lucas. It's great to be here again.
Yeah, it really is. How are you feeling today?
Honestly, a little tired, but I'm okay.
Yeah, same here actually. Not a lot of energy today, but we're here.
Exactly. And I think that's something a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, those days when you don't feel very motivated.
But you still have things to do.
Exactly.
And that's actually what we're going to talk about today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, those moments when you feel tired, when you don't really feel like doing anything, but you know you should keep going.
I like that.
Because it's something we all experience, especially when learning something like English.
Yeah, sometimes you want to study, but it just feels hard to start.
Exactly.
And today, we're just going to talk about that in a simple and honest way.
Nothing complicated, just real conversation.
And by the way, if you enjoy this kind of content and want to keep improving your English with us, make sure to subscribe to the channel.
And if this episode helps you, you can also leave a like or share it with someone who needs it.
All right, let's get into it.
So let's start with something simple but very important.
The word tired.
What does tired really mean to you?
Hmm. For me, when I feel tired, my eyes become heavy, my body feels slow, and all I want is to lie down and rest.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's that feeling when you just want your bed, your pillow, or even just your sofa, and you don't feel like doing anything anymore.
You don't have much energy, and even simple things can feel difficult.
Right.
Now let's look at the word done.
What does done mean?
Done means that something is completely finished.
It means that you completed your task and there is nothing left to do.
For example, you can say, my homework is done or my work is done for today.
Exactly. It's that moment when you can finally relax because everything is finished.
So now, when you put these two ideas together, you get something very powerful.
Don't stop when you feel tired. Stop when you are done.
Hmm, yeah, I really like that idea, but I have to say, it's not always easy
That's true.
because feeling tired is completely normal.
But continuing, even when you feel tired, that's where it becomes difficult.
Yeah, and this happens a lot when you're learning something like English.
Exactly.
Learning English is not something that happens in one day.
It takes time, patience, and consistency.
Step by step.
And there will be moments when you feel tired, maybe even a little frustrated or unmotivated, but those are the moments that really matter the most. There are moments when I'm studying English, and at the beginning, everything feels fine. I'm focused, I'm motivated, and I feel like I can continue. I start reading, maybe one page, then another one, and everything seems easy. But after a few minutes, something changes. My concentration starts to go down, my eyes feel a bit heavy, and I can feel that my brain is getting tired.
Yeah, I know that feeling really well. And in that moment, you don't really want to continue anymore. You just want to stop, close the book, and do something easier.
Exactly. You think, okay, that's enough for today. Maybe I'll just watch something or relax a little, because that feels more comfortable. But then, if you stop for a second and think about it,
Are you really done? Did you actually finish what you wanted to do? And most of the time, the answer is no.
no, not really. You're just tired.
And there's a big difference between being tired and being finished,
That's true.
because being tired is a feeling. But being done means you completed your goal. So even if you feel tired, maybe you don't need to stop completely. Maybe you just need to continue, but in a smarter way.
What do you mean by that?
Sometimes the problem is that the goal is too big. For example, telling yourself, I'm going to read a whole book.
Yeah, that can feel a bit overwhelming.
Exactly.
And when something feels too big, your brain gets tired faster and you lose motivation.
So instead, it's better to make your goals smaller, simpler, and easier to reach. So instead of saying, I'm going to read a whole book, you can choose something much smaller. For example, you can say, I'm just going to read 2 pages, or I'm going to study for 10 minutes. Uh, 10 minutes sounds much easier.
Exactly. Even if you feel tired, 10 minutes still feels possible. It doesn't feel too heavy or too difficult. So you start.
You're a bit tired, but you keep going. You read slowly, little by little, and then suddenly, 10 minutes are finished. And you can say, okay, I'm done for today.
Yeah, and that feels really good.
Because even if you were tired, you still did something.
Exactly.
You can say to yourself, I did it. I studied. I didn't stop. And that feeling is very important because you feel proud, even if it was just a small effort. But if you do the opposite, if you feel tired, close the book and go watch TV instead. How do you feel later?
Hmm. Honestly, not very good. Yeah? Yeah, because I know I didn't do what I planned to do. The TV was easy, but my English didn't improve.
Exactly. And that small feeling of regret, it stays with you. And when that happens, there's no progress.
Yeah, exactly. You feel tired, and at the same time, you feel a little disappointed. And that's not a good combination.
No, not at all. Being tired is normal. But feeling tired and unhappy at the same time, that's something we want to avoid.
I agree.
I much prefer feeling tired, but also feeling proud and satisfied.
Yeah, tired and happy feels completely different. Because you know you did something.
Exactly. So the idea is simple. Small steps, but real progress. You don't need to do everything. You just need to finish something. Something small, but complete.
All right, let's take another example.
Exercise.
Okay, I like that.
Do you like exercise?
Hmm, I like simple things like walking.
Walking is great. It's easy, it's relaxing, and it's good for your body.
Yeah, I like going for a walk in the park.
So let's say your goal is to walk for 30 minutes.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
You start walking. The first 5 minutes feel easy. Then 10 minutes, still fine. You feel good, you're moving, everything is okay. But then after 15 minutes, you start to feel tired. Your legs feel heavier, your body feels warmer, and your energy goes down.
Yeah, I know that moment.
And then suddenly, you see a bench, a very comfortable bench, and you think, maybe I should just sit for a moment. And then it's like the chair is trying to attract you. You look at it, and it looks so comfortable. And in your head, you're like, maybe I should just sit for a minute.
Yeah, because at that point, you're really tired.
Your legs feel heavy, and stopping feels like the best option.
Exactly. But then you remember something.
What was your goal? Your goal was to walk for 30 minutes. And right now, you're only halfway there.
Yeah, so you're tired, but you didn't finish yet.
And that's the key difference. Because being tired doesn't mean you're done. So now you have a choice. You can stop or you can continue.
Hmm, I think in that moment, I try to imagine how I will feel later. If I stop now, I know I won't feel very good.
I'll feel like,
Like I gave up too early.
yeah, and that feeling stays with you.
Exactly.
So instead of stopping, I decide to keep going. but in a calmer way. I slow down, I take smaller steps. I don't push too hard, I just keep moving.
That's smart. And little by little, you get closer to your goal.
20 minutes, then 25, and finally 30 minutes.
And when you stop, it's different. You're tired, yes, but you also feel proud.
Yeah, it's that feeling like I didn't quit.
Exactly.
You finished what you started, and that changes everything. And that's the difference. Now you finished your goal, you're done, and now you can finally sit on that chair.
Yeah, but this time, it feels different. The chair's not an escape anymore, it's a reward.
Exactly. You worked first, and now you rest. And that rest feels much better.
Yeah, because you earned it. I like that idea.
Rest is not stopping, it's something you get after you finish.
Exactly.
You complete your task, and then you relax. That's a good feeling.
All right, let's take another example the kitchen.
Oh no, not the kitchen.
Yeah, after dinner, you cook, you eat, the food is good, you feel full, and then suddenly you feel very tired. Very, very tired. And then you look at the kitchen. There are plates, glasses, pots. Everything is messy. It looks like a big job. And at the same time, your sofa's there, comfortable, quiet, calling you.
Yeah, the sofa is always calling, and in that moment, you start thinking, maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. That dangerous word.
Because what happens next?
You go to sleep, you wake up the next morning, and the kitchen is still dirty. The plates are still there. The pots are still there.
Exactly. And now you're not tired anymore. But you don't feel good. You feel a bit stressed, maybe a little frustrated.
Yeah, it's not a good way to start your day. So let's go back to that moment after dinner.
You're tired, you look at the kitchen,
What do you do?
you make a decision. You say, no, not tomorrow. I'll do it now.
Exactly.
You don't stop because you're tired. You stop when you're done.
So you start. You wash the plates, you clean the glasses, you wipe the table. It takes maybe 15 or 20 minutes. It's not easy. You're still tired. But you keep going. And then it's finished. The kitchen is clean and you're done.
So, this is a really powerful idea. But I have a question. Why is it so difficult? Why do we always feel like stopping when things get hard?
Hmm, that's a really good question. I think it has a lot to do with our brain. Our brain always wants comfort.
Comfort? Yeah, that makes sense.
The sofa is comfortable. The bed is comfortable.
Exactly.
And work is usually not comfortable.
No, not at all.
So your brain tells you, stop, go rest, go sit on the sofa.
Yeah, my brain definitely says that.
But here's the problem. Comfort doesn't create progress.
Hmm, what do you mean by progress?
Progress means moving forward. It means improving, learning, getting better step by step.
Okay. So, progress can be learning new English words.
Exactly. Or finishing your study session, or walking for 30 minutes instead of stopping at 15, or even having a clean kitchen.
Yeah, all of that is progress. And progress is what really makes you feel good. Not just in the moment, but after.
Exactly. Comfort now feels good for a short time, but work now creates a better feeling later.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, if I feel tired and I want to stop, what should I do? Is there a way to make it easier?
Yes, there are a few simple ideas that can really help. First, Remember your goal. Why did you start?
Okay.
I started learning English because I want to travel and meet new people.
That's a great reason.
So when you feel tired, don't focus on the feeling. Focus on the goal. Think about traveling. Think about speaking with new people. Think about the result.
Okay, I like that. And what's the second idea?
Make your goal smaller, much smaller. Don't say, I need to study for 3 hours. That feels too big.
Yeah, 3 hours sounds impossible when you're tired.
Exactly. Instead, say something like, I will study for 10 minutes. Or, I will finish one small lesson. Or even, I will write 5 sentences. Something simple. Something you can actually finish.
That makes it much easier to start and to continue.
Exactly. Small goals are much easier to finish. And when you complete one small goal, you immediately feel good.
Yeah, you can say to yourself, I'm done. I did it. And that feeling can give you a little more energy. Sometimes enough to do one more small step.
Yeah, like saying, okay, just 5 more minutes.
Exactly.
And little by little, those small steps become something much bigger.
Yeah, small steps can take you very far.
I like that.
So, we have two important ideas.
First, remember your goal. And second, make your steps small and simple.
But is there something else? Is there a third idea?
Hmm, yes. There is one more, the reward.
I like that already.
Yeah, everyone likes rewards. The idea is simple. You give yourself something nice after you finish your work.
So the reward comes after the effort.
Exactly. For example, the sofa becomes your reward, but only after the kitchen is clean.
Yeah, that changes everything.
My reward could be coffee. I finish my study session, and then I enjoy a good cup of coffee.
That's a great reward. For me, it could be music. After I finish my walk, I listen to my favorite songs and relax.
That sounds really nice. And the reward gives you something to look forward to. It helps you stay focused. It helps you reach that moment where you can say, I'm done.
Yeah, it gives a purpose to the effort.
Exactly.
And that makes everything easier.
So, this is the idea. You don't stop when you feel tired, you stop when you are done.
Yeah. And when you think about it like that, everything feels different. You feel more motivated. You feel stronger.
Exactly. And if you're listening right now, you are stronger than you think. Learning English is not easy. It takes time, effort, and patience.
And yes, sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes you study and feel like you're not improving fast enough. And in those moments, it's easy to think about stopping. But don't stop. Just remember why you started. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to meet new people. Maybe you want better opportunities. Whatever your reason is, keep it in your mind.
And don't try to do everything. Just take one small step today. Maybe learn 3 new words. Maybe listen to a short podcast. Maybe write a few sentences in English.
Something small but complete. And when you finish, give yourself a reward. Something simple that makes you feel good. That way, you're working and enjoying the process at the same time.
Exactly. So keep going. Don't stop too early. You can do this. We believe in you.
Yeah, you're doing better than you think.
All right. That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and support the channel. And if you feel motivated, give this video a like. Also, we have a question for you.
What is one small goal you want to finish this week? Write it in the comments. We'd love to read it.
All right. Take care. keep going, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.